Well, hello and welcome to Multiplay's Games. We are on the weekend stream. It is a Sunday, and we are taking a look at Gourdlets on the PC. This is a game from Auntie Games, published by Future Friends Games and Auntie Games, and released on the 15th of August 2024. Gourdlets is an easygoing sandbox game about building towns for cute vegetable folks. Create your perfect community, then watch as the Gourdlets make themselves at home. No objectives, no points, just good vibes. Play in full screen or let your Gourdlets hang out at the bottom of your screen. And this did have music. It decided just to stop. Not quite sure why, it just did. So this one is a sandbox city builder relaxing and simulation game. It has 1,659 reviews of all time, giving it a 93% positive, giving it a very positive rating. And it has 35 recent reviews, 88% of which are positive, giving it a very positive rating. We are playing version 1.0.2G. We will have a quick look at the settings. See, there is sound effects in this game. We have some options here. We can enable autosave, which we have done. It's got VSync enabled. You can lock it to 30 frames per second if you really want to. Let's go back to the 1990s. Stop scrolling menu background and stop water animation. I mean, maybe if you're playing it on Steam, that might be useful. We've got screenshots that we can save. Controls, we're playing this mouse keyboard, so we've not inverted the y-axis, even though that would be the correct way to use a pad. Sounds, we've got sliders for music. Will this turn music back on? No. We've got UI, sounds, nature and ambient weather. Isn't nature and weather kind of the same thing? Ocean sounds, Gourdlet sounds, and train sounds. We've got Twitch integration if we really want to. We're not going to do that. People watching on Twitch make that worthwhile. Windows settings, we've got it full screen. But this is borderless full screen, not full screen. Borderless full screen is not full screen. Please stop calling it full screen. And then we can join a club, which we're not going to do. So that's all of our settings. The only other thing we can do is a new game or a load game. So we're going to do a new game. Basic. The town name is Foodville. Basic, beach, or the maze. I don't know, we're going to go for maze. So we're going to go for basic. We're going to leave the tutorial on. And we're going to play. It's loading. As you can see, it's doing all the bullshit stuff at the bottom. Sampling pastries. Yeah, of course we are. It got to 73% there. There's our train, look. Nice. This is the Isle of Foodville, the home of delightful little creatures called Gourdlets. As the person in charge of building up Foodville, you probably want to know what kind of environment a Gourdlet needs in order to thrive. I'm not that fussed, really. Well, scientists have researched Gourdlets for decades, and they've recently published their groundbreaking conclusion. They're just silly little guys. They're too sleepy and distracted, have much of an opinion, and they think they will thrive regardless of what they build. Well, great. Move the camera with the mouse add keys. Yes, zoom. Q and E, rotate. It has builds, but it don't do nothing, so we've got to push enter. That deletes. That deletes floors. Why do you need two different things? Ledgers, weather, screenshots, UI preference, train, parcels, and settings. Well, that was the tutorial then, was it? We'll just do stuff, we'll build things. So, we can put grass down, I guess. Ooh. Yes. We got music back as well. That's good. Yeah. And I think we need some beach. That's light sand and that's dark sand. So we want the light sand first. Good. And now we want some dark sand. Oh, no, it's not one of those ones that stays in a straight line. So we need to be careful because we'd overdo our... I suppose we can do one now, look. Yeah. I reckon that's how it would be. Actually, I think we'd have wet sand there as well. Yeah. Well, that's what we're going to do for now. What is that? That's a dock. Well, I think we want a dock. The day and night cycle is pretty fast. And that's a candy path, is it? I think we'll have a candy path up to the dock. Because we're going to need some buildings on either side of these. Oh, we just squished the thing. Good. Right. We need some houses, I think. That's a house, that's a house. These are all houses. It's good to know. And that's a lighthouse. Well, I think we need a lighthouse, don't we? Just there. And that's a barn. And that's a building. Well, I think we need a house for our little Gourdlet. There, you've got a house. Now be happy. And I think there's probably going to be a barn. Good. Oh. So they are not available to us. Short wooden fence. Can we put that there? We need a gate. It's a track. So, oh, well, let's put one there. Annoying. There. Oh, how can they get into the thing though? We need a hole in the gate. We need a door. Well, that's annoying. Why wouldn't there be a gap in the gates? Nothing. Ruins, no. Plants. Lights, well, I guess we'll have a light. Might make things a little bit easier in the dark. Chairs, well, what? Not sure why we'd have... How do we turn those around then? Ah, to rotate objects, there we go. We'd have two of those together like that, wouldn't we? Yeah. Yeah, lights come on. Fantastic. Tables. What? I don't understand why we... have tables when we can't put stuff inside. Why would we put those on the outside? Oh, we can do line though, I think. And I think those are... we can make them big. or small. That was a 2, was it? Or was it a 3? Good. We got a path now. How about that? So, that bulldozes a fence. I don't want to do it that big, I just want to... There, look. Now we can get in. We got our fence. Cool. Nice. UI settings, screenshots, weather and season. It's going to be... daytime. Let's just pause that. Town ledger. Okay. Oh. We're building again, but he's got accessories he can have, has he? We'll give him a wizard hat. Nice. Blue's got to be blue though, really, hasn't he? Otherwise, there's something wrong. So can we actually go inside the house? We can. So we can decorate the house. That's good. Well, that makes more sense now. Okay, so can we move these? They're not really in the right place, are they? Right to pick up. There we go. Another corner piece. Suppose. Yeah, I don't really want that. Good. We'll put that against that wall. It's quite a big room. So we need, I think, table. That sort of table though. It's not the right sort of telly, but we'll go with that. Chairs, we want a sofa. So we want that kind of chair so we can play with the Puta. And it's a sofa for this one, I think. We do want an end type one on there, don't we? Yeah, good. Yeah, perfect. That's where you'd watch your telly. Do we have a better... Oh, we've got a pinball machine. We don't have any flat screen televisions, though. We have a camera. bloody big camera. We can't rotate. Well, we'll put that there. You might need that later on. We apparently have a Nintendo GameCube. Again, quite a massive GameCube. But you've got something to play now. And I reckon we would definitely have a pinball machine. I keep on pushing Q and R to try and rotate these things. Alright, that's going to go there. We're a pinball wizard. Not much of a carpet. Do we have a coffee machine? Because at the moment we don't actually have anything to make anything with, do we? What else have we got here? We have floors. We have different colours. Oh, it is a floor. I just don't like. I don't think he would have bats on his floor. I think we'd have a green floor. That's better. I much prefer that one. We've got carpets. Oh no, these are walls. I think that's the one that we've got. I'm happy with the wallpaper. An inner wall. Yeah. We haven't got an inner door though. Let's see if we can pick that up. We can. That's nearer the bed. So that's kind of a bedroom. That's the exit the building. That's the guest room. Building name. Is 1 Eagle Street. And the ambient sound is... Oh, no, not an office. Birds. What else do we need? A piano? A record player? Do we really want a harp though? We can't put a record player on these things. We're going to need another table. Now we can have a record player, can we? Why isn't a record player in this part? Right, well, we've got a record player now. We don't have anywhere we can make food, but I suppose if they're vegetables, they can probably eat themselves. Oh no, we do have an appliance. Do we have a toilet? We do. Well, I guess we ought to have a toilet, really. Let's also put in bathtub. Not a toaster. A sink. There we go. And we want an inner wall, don't we? Inner walls. So he's got a bathroom now. He can just wash himself in the sink. He's big enough. Small enough. Can we make the house bigger? We can. No, we can't. Well, that's a bit of a shame. Right, well, you're going to have to live in here. We need to give you some way to cook some food. So if we give you a fridge there, at least then you've got something you can get food out of. You just have to get ready-made meals, I'm afraid. There's a coffee maker. And a stove. I suppose we could put the stove there. You know, cook in the living room, why not? Good, alright. I think that's fine. But can we get some more stuff? What are we going to do to get this? More mature gourdlets needed. Yeah. It's Ember. So Ember needs a house. Right, let's give Ember a house. We will give them their house. And they can live here. Oh, bloody hell. Okay. Set the guest list for that. Always allow Ember in. It's Ember's house. And this is 2 Bandy Avenue. And we need to delete some of these things because not what we want. Why do we want these bloody barrels over here? Oh, didn't need to do that. Okay. Ridge. There we go. We need a bed. Ooh, we'll have that kind of bed. I definitely think they're a bit extravagant. And we need a bedside cabinet. Definitely a reader, this one. We got that. We need to also have a sink. It'll be ensuite. Good. And we need something for put the TV on. Oh, I think this person would only have a small chair though. I think it would be this kind of chair. And they sit quite close. And we've got a fridge. Let's put a cooker in. And we'll put a table in so we can have a coffee machine. Excellent. Maybe we'll have a kitchen table. We'll have that sort, yeah. So this will be kind of like a kitchen one. We need kitchen type chairs. Yeah, good. We can't have upstairs and downstairs then. What is that there? Oh, it's a book. A journal, a candle, a cauldron. No, we'll have a cauldron. A she. Weights. I think we'd probably have a crystal ball though. And a potion. Fine. Look, they've gone to sleep. They're actually using the bed. And they're back up again. We don't need any of that stuff. Right. Let's leave the building. You can hatch eggs by clicking on them. Oh, look, we can call a parcel train. And we have a park grill. Of course we have. Right, well, we'll put that in the middle there. If anybody wants to cook a barbecue, they can do that in the middle of the beach. Why don't we have a swing set? Yeah. And Ferris wheel. I think we need our own little island for the Ferris wheel. So, what are you doing? Bro. I didn't click on a building there, did I? Did I? On some grass. And a Ferris wheel, please. Where was that under? Lost it now. Oh, where the bloody hell was that then? Ah, was it here? Ah, yes it was. Right, Ferris wheel. And we need a sign to tell people the Ferris wheel is over here. And a signpost. We probably want a post box as well in the town, but that would definitely be next to the rock. And probably there'd be a fire hydrant just in case. any of these houses get burnt down. Oh, we've had to put a recycling bin in. Mailbox for each of our houses. Clothesline. A gravestone, you know. Caution barrier. Fountain. We probably have a tourist telescope on the pier. Seems like a sensible thing to have. Why we would have a silo? Quite a limit to what we can have though. I think we'd probably have lampposts there and there. This train track floats in the water. I think we probably ought to put some land under it. What do you reckon? Ah, we can't. That's as far as we can go. Around, alright. Perhaps we ought to join these two paths up. Well, we can get quite a bit of space. I mean, we've got all that land over there. We've boxed ourselves in a bit. We've got hedges as well, nice. Griffin? Our friend Griffin, he's another Gordon. A Gordon Gourdlet. How far can we zoom in? Oh, we can zoom in quite a way. He doesn't really have a care in the world, does he? But let's give him a house anyway. We'll give him that kind of house, I think. This house belongs to Griffin. This is number 1 Turtleneck Road. Good. Apparently he likes pinball machines and arcade machines. Give him a table to put that on. And a bed. our cart. I don't know, I don't like not giving them stuff to... I mean, let's give him a bathtub. Because at least one of them can have a bath, I know. He'll just have to go to other people's houses, I think. Let's have a fridge. Why not? Give him some cake. Might get peckish at night. And a fruit carton. Yeah, why not? You can't put a vase on top of a fridge, apparently. We'll put it on the floor down there then. Oh, we'd have some art. I'd see those before. Good. The scope in this game is somewhat limited by your imagination and the pieces that you can lay down. So we have 3 Gourdlets now. Oh, tell me what we haven't done. I don't want to poly you. Let me get the menu back up. There we go. Let's click on these things. Oh, I don't think these are Gourdlets. They're just kind of insect things. They're certainly right when I say there's nothing to do. So here we go. So we can just colour stuff in, kind of. Why don't we have a sort of lake thing here? We'll make it a kind of park. Good. Please, please. An evergreen. Then we just have the same trees there. Good. Well, it's kind of a forest. Have some different colours as well, look. Bit of variety in our treescape. I think we should have some chairs in our park by the lake. Nice. Oh, we definitely need a lamp as well. Maybe we ought to have a little pathway. It would be a thinner pathway. Cobble. Yeah, we want a line. Yeah. I mean, I wish that was roundier. That's okay. Now kind of do. Chili peppers. They'd grow near the water side, wouldn't they? Cool. We can't get those, we can't get those. Why isn't anybody using my park? Nobody's using my park. Well. Our God, our saviour. That would be in the middle here, look. Because that's kind of like the town centre now. Maybe there'd be some ruins over here. No, you can't put that there, look. It wouldn't be this far out. It's irritating. Or maybe somebody will come and explore this. fantastic monument. Oh, I think they may only have the one sprite for this rock. I'm sure you might be able to do some DLCs for this and have more bits. I'd like to call more of those in, but obviously I can't at the moment. But yeah, you just build stuff with limited building things. I mean, that's quite cool, but it says there that you can enter builders by clicking on them. I think you get to a point with these games where you just run out of steam with them. I just thought this would probably last a little bit longer than 40 minutes, but I mean, it's £3, it's £3.50. So that's a cup of coffee, isn't it? Oh, not even a whole cup of coffee. Oh, I just picked that up by accident. I can go in there, see what stuff is in here. I don't, well, I mean, maybe it's a gym. The gym now. A church gym. Yay, and we've got a parcel. What will it be? It's a picnic blanket. Of course it is. Well, somebody can have a picnic near the shore then. Oh, let's come and say hello, look. Nice. Cool. Yeah. We can do a screenshot. Oh. Let's do a screenshot there then. Use it as a thumbnail, can't I? There we go. Screenshot taken. As I say, this one is from Monty Games. It's called Gourdlets, released August 15th, 2024. Well, that is all from me for today. I shall be back again on Wednesday with another game for my pile of shame. Until then, I hope you have a pleasant Sunday, and I shall see you later.